Duff, live in the middle of nowhere. That's Saph. Yeah, she's not happy with me. So, have you ever thought about ever making weird types of knives? Okay. Well, what if your material is bone? As you can see, that is Saph's dog bone. Okay. Well, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take it all the way across here, go up here, and I'm gonna gotta cut it out. Okay. Damn lighting. Okay, so that's what I'm doing there. I'm gonna go across, and I'm gonna cut it across here because it's decent, and I'm gonna end up going across. But it comes up to about here is where it gets angles, and just out there. But all this area here, this is all flat, so it's okay. But even then, I can just sand it down so whatever I don't use, because it'll be a short little kind of like bone knife. But if you really think about it, that shouldn't be too hard to do. That's the idea. Make some weird ass bone knife out of a dog bone. I could probably get some more out of this side too, because that's kind of flat too. And that's kind of jagged edge, so it'd be like some kind of like weird kind of poking type thing. And I gotta do it with what tools I have. Not gonna go buy any fancy ass tools, because I do have a belt sander grinder, but I also have a disc grinder, so if anything I would cut off right here. And I'll use this section as another one. That one's just garbage. I don't know what I can use that for. Saph here, and getting the bone, putting a bringer inside. Just hope no neighbors bug me today so I can get this done without an interruption. So that's gonna be the first cut. So what I'm doing, I'm just literally taking this is a masonry. See, it's made for masonry. Bone might be masonry, but it's better than metal, and it's not wood. So I'm just clamping it on here. I'm using that just to hold it in place, because without that, it's not going to hold it. I'm just going to bring Saph inside because I don't want the dust going in there. She'll sniff, and then next you know, it'll be clogged. It'll be bad. First cut is done. It's all the way through. Pretty simple. So the masonry bit worked really well. Yeah, I'm going to put this down, and then I'm going to do the next one. That's what it looks like inside of a dog bone. There's her knife thing. That's the piece. It's actually not that bad. So I could file that down. Go inside and use my belt sander. Just go at it. But the masonry bit works really well for bone. Okay, I'm just gonna loosen this off so I can get this out of the way. I could actually probably go right into it and oh, come on. There we go. That way. Okay, so that's what's inside of the middle of the bone. So there's still another one I can make a cut here. So that's going to be really hard. I think if I put it this way, try to magically get it, I don't know. I could probably hold this down. We'll see. I'm just going to try to make that cut along here. Not too bad. This one's be really messed up looking. This is actually the original one, so see how small that is? So, another thing, don't breathe in while you're cutting. Just cut like part way in, take a stop, breathe. Unless you got a respirator mask, don't breathe this shit in. Okay? It worked, it didn't do too much really damage to that at all. And now I'm gonna go inside and we're gonna go to the garage. Oh. Come on, turn on light. There we go. Okay. I'm just going to use the belt sander. Okay. Now, this, you know what? I'm not going to use the belt sander in here. So, I'm going to take this and I'll bring this outside because, oh, I unplugged the wrong one. I unplugged it. Yeah, I'm going to bring this out on the deck because I don't want this covered in bone. This is an outside job. I'll just clamp down these two sides with the sleeve clamp, so it's done technically. So I don't know if you can see that. Like, it has an edge kind of thing. It's not the greatest edge, but remember, it's a dog bone. So, but like, it's borderline raised or fucking as much as I can get it on a belt sander and a grinder. Yes, I use a grinder to take most of the stuff down, but it doesn't look that bad. Let's see if I can get it in the shade. A little bit of sun there. So there was that issue there where my grinder, so right here, the grinder kind of, when I was cutting in to make this 1/3 piece, it dug in. So it has an edge. Like, I wonder. It's not the greatest because you got to think about it. It is bone. So let's see. Yeah, it'll cut in. And since it's bone, like, I even tipped up the edge, so if I wanted to, I could just, yeah, so the whole tip of it can go. That's one. Got two more here. See what I do. I can't let Saph have this now because that will cut her mouth. Next, you know, she'll chew it on me and take it away. But the handle's somewhat okay, but probably gonna make it a little more better angle. Put like a couple holes here, put some wrap around this so that way, you know, better grip. But that's what I have for this one. I'm done. So obviously you've seen the first one and the second one. So this is like a kind of like, it's double-sided, but this is single of the front, like, so this is all the way around. Then I made these two. So from that one, I cut it in half. Then I made this thing. So it's like a spoon kind of digger. So, but the edges are around. So I can say it's from here all the way around right here, and the rest is soft and smooth. And I flattened it out to get a little like more down on it. I didn't do that without much of this because I can't really do too much with it, and I haven't done anything really other than just make this is it sharp here, sharp all the way from that angle all the way up. Not too much on this side here, and it's there. I better go let Saph in. Yeah, this is a lot of bone dust. Come on. Hey. Now, go smell. What do you see? What is that? See, she just nose going crazy. Because all that has bone dust everywhere. But now I'm going to go bring these in the house and wash them up. And like literally, that's a bone. There is some kind of little hole thing that goes through there. You think you get those? Those are mine now. Okay, going inside. They're all washed and everything. But there you have it. Okay, so belt sander, angle grinder, and grinding stone. Angle grinder I had to use just to get in here because you couldn't get in here with the stone or the belt sander. Same thing with this, and same thing up here, just to get a groove in. So if you see how the angle is, it's almost like a spoon thing, but like you can carve out stuff with that, like say pumpkin carving, stuff like that. You could do that. This is more for a wider blade. You can swing with it, but it's not really. These are like short tools slash weapons. But if you think about how it would be, if you had no steel back then, you had rocks, and you had wood, and you had bones of whatever, and you make sharp edges. Like, that's actually pretty sharp. Ah, holy shit. That's a little experiment I did with a dog bone. So there you go. I'm Duff, live in the middle of nowhere. Those are Saph dog bones. Saph, stand up. Sit up. Okay, come here. Come on. This is my Saph. That's her bones. She's not happy. Yeah, thanks. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. It works-ish, but remember, it's primitive kind of tools. And Saph wants some back. Luckily, she has another bone. I'm not going to take that apart. Maybe. But, like always, I guess you don't care. Have a good one.